You've had a front row seat to a variety of rhythms of marriages. Your parents, yours. What have you learned about choosing a good partner?
Oh, well, I'm still learning, but friends first. I mean, did Camille and I become friends first? No, we became lovers pretty quickly. But the things I respected about her and saw that she had were things that I valued in a close friend. Someone who respected their past, someone who had a great sense of humor, but was never gonna lie to put themselves to get what they wanted in front of me or take advantage of me. Someone who, was impressed with who I was much more than they were impressed with what I did. Someone who very quickly saw the best in me and was like, I like that. Let's see some more of that, and watered that side of me. As we talked about earlier, see some more of that. Let me put some more fuel on that fire so you can even be more of that. Why not be all of that? Then if you're going to get together, I think this was a Susan Sarandon line when she was married to, what's his name? Tim? Who was Susan Sarandon married to years ago?
An entire room of people shaking their heads.
Great actor, Shawshank Redemption. Tim Robbins.
There we are. They
had a line that said that we have similar moral bottom line. It's always stuck with me. When you're going to partner with someone, especially if you're going to have family, I think, make sure you got a similar moral bottom line. Because, and look, Camilla and I are going through new challenges now because we have teenagers. Our moral bottom line and do's and don'ts and what's accepted and what we wouldn't accept has been pretty part and parcel up until now. Teens are getting like, well, I'm a little loose over here. Yeah, let them go. Let them go get that scar. Let them go get their heart broke, whatever that is. Let them go try it out and fail or succeed. Let them go negotiate, free play. She's a little more. And so her and I are working on that balance right now. And it's a new balance having teenagers as they're getting their independence, but having a similar moral bottom line, connected to bringing out the best in the partners is having somebody you're a fan of and that they're a fan of you. You call each other on your shit, or you don't have to call it because a look says enough. And you're like, yeah, I know. Yeah, that was me, bogey, or yeah, I got away with that one again. No more, cut that out. And then what I'm learning now, trying to learn, is that it seems we're essentially all the person that, for me now, I think I'm essentially the same person I was 19 years ago. Essentially the same person I was when I was 8, 50, or 1. But our value systems reorder as we grow independently and as a couple. Your value system changes for every parent when they become a parent for what's important in their life. So you're moving things different places on the chart, in the number 1 spot, the 2 spot, and 3 spot. But to understand that it also happens with us as individuals, and going that we do change, and how do we, even by being essentially the same person that we fell in love with, we still need room to change along the way and go through things that may seem inconsistent with who the DNA of why we fell in love with that person or what we love, who someone was. But no, they're still essentially that, but give them room to change. Give them room to change. Also, the I think it's a Springsteen line, you don't, about sometimes you're running and the other one's walking. And it's okay to be ahead, but don't lose sight. Don't get so far ahead that you leave your mate lost back there going, sometimes, somebody's real healthy, the other one's on IR. But we're still on the same team. That takes patience by the one who's healthy and takes persistence by the one who's on IR. But you got to wait up to hold that hand to go, we're still doing this together, even though maybe in this zone right now in my life, I'm flying and you're walking. So certain things that I find, well, she's flying and I'm walking, you know? And so navigating that and how we change as we grow up, and measuring that against who we initially fell for in the first place and seeing, well, they are still that. Of course they changed. Hell, I've changed. I want to say, you know, and a lot of times I know I said, well, you've changed. I was like, well, heaven, yeah, I've changed.
I'd hope so.
Yeah. You know, and doing that with a partner is part of the work, I think, of a relationship.
We'll get back to talking to Matthew in 1 minute, but first I need to tell you about Maui Nui. Not all meat is created equally, and that is why I partnered with Maui Nui. You might be thinking, why have you only got one Maui Nui stick? And the reason for that is that all of the rest of them were eaten. If that doesn't give you credibility of just how nice these are, I don't know what will. Maui Nui delivered the healthiest red meat on the planet directly to your door. It has the highest protein per calorie ratio on the market, up to 53% more than grass-fed beef, and it is the only stress-free, 100% wild-harvested red meat available. These venison sticks are a complete life changer. I take them with me when I travel on the road or I need just convenient quality protein throughout the day. I absolutely love them. And so does Tim Ferriss and Andrew Huberman and Peter Attia because they're the best. Right now, you can get 20% off your first order by going to the link in the description below or heading to mauinuivenison.com/modernwisdom using the code modernwisdom at checkout. That's MAUINUI venison.com/modernwisdom and modernwisdom at checkout. Thank you very much for tuning in. Look, we went to a lot of effort to get Mr. McConaughey here and convert an old barn that's from the 1800s in Texas. So I really hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.